Hello, everyone. Today we will talk about lionization, also called X inactivation or bar body formation. It is a very natural process that happens only in females who has two X chromosomes and not in males because the males has only one X chromosome because it is the process of X inactivation. So lionization happens only when you have two X chromosomes, so one of that X chromosome gets inactivated. It cannot happen in men, can only happen in women. Okay, three names: lionization or X inactivation or bar body formation. So the females has two X chromosome. One is maternal origin and the other is paternal origin. Only one of those X chromosomes is randomly turned off in every cell in early development. Okay, this turned off chromosome is called bar body or methylated heterochromatin. Okay, this process is very random. In some cells, the paternal X chromosome is inactivated, and in some cells, the maternal X chromosome is inactivated. So it is not always the maternal X chromosome that is inactivated or paternal X chromosome that is inactivated. It is very random process. Why lionization is important? We know that some of the diseases are X-linked recessive diseases. That means these diseases are very common in men. They are transmitted genetically through X chromosome. So they appear very easily in men because man has only one X chromosome, and that if that X chromosome has the faulty genes for some diseases, the disease will appear in those persons. So usually the X-linked recessive disorders are most likely seen in men, while what happens is sometimes the X-linked recessive disease also gets activated in females. And what is the reason? Because as females, the lionization process is very random. So some cells with the normal gene get active, and in some cells the faulty genes, the X chromosome that contains faulty genes get activated. So if the X chromosome that contains faulty genes are activated, that X chromosome is activated, it does not undergo lionization, so diseases can show up in females as well. Okay, so sometimes they depend on how many cells with the X chromosome containing faulty genes are activated, are turned on. So disease would appear on the basis of those turned on faulty genes. Okay, so they usually have mild, partial, or sometimes no symptoms. It totally depends on how many cells have bad X chromosome or X chromosomes with the faulty genes are activated.